What's up, fellow lords of gaming, and welcome back to the channel. So about 5 hours ago, sometime early this morning, the dev commentary for the latest update on Black Desert was released, and I wanted to react to what's going on. So let's see and get right into it.
Greetings, adventurers. My name is GSkill, head of the game design division for Black Desert. Spring is finally approaching after a freezing winter, and last spring I appeared on the commentary video for Land of the Morning Light Part 1, which has already been almost a year. Time seems to be flying by, and this year we have been persistently updating you on development through the Black Desert Global Lab, and we are focusing on organization of the system and contents. So there's not been much time to give you all an update via a video for a while. And while we are still working hard, it would be a big shame if we had no new updates to share with you all. We will be sharing some recent news and development updates, which some may see as trivial things, but they are things we have been putting a lot of work into. So we ask for your support and encouragement. First, let's start with our PC classes. You might have a ton of questions, especially about class balance. We are diligently preparing what has been revealed in the Global Lab. As every class needs careful adjustments, it's taking a little longer than expected. We will make sure that everything is thoroughly tested and polished before it's rolled out. Today, besides the ongoing balance work, we'd like to share some extra content we've prepared, including adjustments to number of hits for each class's skills. In BDO, the number of hits for a skill is set based on each class's weapons and motions. These hits, combined with several factors, such as attack motions and effects, contribute to the hit satisfaction in BDO. While many of you expressed your love for this system, the increasing number of classes and the number of hits per skill have started to put a strain on our servers. This is particularly noticeable in large-scale content, where lots of players gather.
That's funny to think that the number of hits is what's causing the lag.
We've decided to implement some serious optimization measures alongside our balance work. What you're seeing now is a demo of Hashashin's Ensnaring Sands and Serpent's Coil Awakening skills, which deliver 19 and 27 hits respectively.
My favorite skill
shows the same skills after reducing the number of hits by over 70%. You will notice that compared to before, that it's more smooth and agile. Hashashin is just one example. We are optimizing the number of hits in this manner for all skills across all classes. This isn't just about reducing numbers. We are ensuring to carefully tailor the changes to suit each class's unique motions. And don't worry, reducing the number of hits will not decrease the overall damage output. We're increasing the damage per hit to keep it consistent with the current levels, which means the balance and performance in PvE will remain unchanged.
That's good news.
However, in PvP, a reduction in the number of hits could potentially affect accuracy and evasion. Therefore, for skills with reduced hit counts, we will be adjusting accuracy to compensate for this.
Okay.
What you're seeing now is Moose's Crust Crusher Awakening skill. You can see an increase in damage per hit and adjusted accuracy due to the reduced number of hits. Let me explain a bit more about this accuracy adjustment. In essence, we are increasing the skill's damage to match the reduction in hits, so the total damage.
So you're just doubling the accuracy so that way the damage
hits. The variance in damage applied with each attack changes. For example, if the accuracy rate is 50%, you can expect around 5 hits for a 10-hit attack, with a variation of 2 to 7 hits per attack. If the same skill is reduced to 2 hits, you would expect 1 hit per attack, with each attack possibly resulting in either 0 or 2 hits. Since
doubling the accuracy essentially for half the hits.
The variance in damage, we've adjusted the accuracy to maintain the perceived damage to be as close to the original as possible. Our goal with the accuracy adjustment is to preserve as much of the original experience in PvP as possible. However, we ask for your understanding as there may be slight difference in accuracy and evasion items due to the changes. Once we've completed this optimization, you can expect an improved frame rate during combat, and particularly a reduction in server lag during large-scale PvP content like Conquest War and the War of the Roses.
They're going to need to be really careful how that's rolled out, because it could go really awry really quickly. So I'm happy that they're taking time with that.
Significant improvements in such situations. We're in the final stages of optimizing number of hits, and we're hoping to roll it out first in April via the global lab. After thorough testing and polishing in the lab, we'll update it onto the official server. Rest assured, we're working hard to create a more enjoyable gaming environment for you. I would like to talk about the revamp of 200% Black Spirit's rage skills. They're a type of ultimate skills intended to make you feel like a main hero in the game. For certain classes, these skills are powerful, but they may not seem effective or cool to use. What you can see now is Warrior's 200% Black Spirit's Rage Awakening skill, Grave Digging. Looking at it now, it feels lacking compared to Warrior's current state. Some of these skills that have this lackluster feeling
got that new
will be
Eldenwood
revamped for certain classes. The classes listed here will be revamped.
Which classes are they targeting? Awakening Warrior, Succession. I went by too quick.
Some classes may be missing from the list, but we've selected the ones we believe need improving first. They will be reviewed again if we determine further adjustments are needed. And now, here's the revamped versions of Warrior's 200% Black Spirit's Rage Awakening skill.
Way better.
Personally, I think this suits the concept much better than before. I hope our Warrior adventurers will be satisfied. This update should be implemented by April or by May at the latest. You won't be disappointed. Speaking of 200 Black Spirit Rage skills, we know that you might feel disappointed that these skills can't be used alone. With this upcoming patch, a set effect will be added to Tungrad accessories.
Oh.
These are iconic items that have been in BDO for a long time.
They're my favorite.
As you can see, by equipping all Tungrad accessories, a set effect will be activated, which substantially increases the max Black Spirit Rage an adventurer can obtain by themselves. That means you will be able to easily utilize the 200% Black Spirit's Rage skills by yourself. Once the patch has been implemented, Tungrad accessories would undoubtedly provide advantages. I trust this will be welcomed news for adventurers who have been eagerly waiting for this update. To ease concern after this patch, we will be implementing measures to prevent the exploitation of set effects through constant equipping and unequipping of accessories during combat. I'm sure some of you are surprised at the sudden mention of a Tungrad accessory set effect, but for some of you, you may have a hunch about one more thing. Yes, that's right. The long-awaited Deboreka ring will finally be introduced.
This is probably the most exciting thing for most people.
Is set to be established as the ultimate accessory in BDO. The enhancement effects are as follows. Preparations are underway to allow you to obtain the Deboreka ring from Arithia's Limbo, which will soon be overhauled. You'll be able to obtain a new exclusive item from monster zones requiring stats, AP and DP.
I wish I could read Korean. I can't read any of this.
Once obtained, you can use the item to enter the overhauled Arithia's Limbo, where you'll have the opportunity to acquire Deboreka ring and other highly valuable items. As of now, it will be the only location where it can be found. However, as mentioned during the last year's Calthian Ball, work is in progress to make Deboreka accessories obtainable through a variety of challenge-type content and not just monster zones. This content plan is also progressing well, and as soon as the development is complete, we'll share the news through the global lab. My heart is always racing with anticipation each time a new item is introduced. Yet, we've been cautious not to diminish the value of existing items by flooding the game with new ones too often. Even so, it seems that this is the right timing to introduce such a range of new items. While this time we're adding just a Deboreka ring, starting from the updates in summer, other new items will be prepared. along with a range of fresh content. Next up is the status of the quality of life and the simplification of content and items. We know many of you enjoy life skills and have been awaiting the integration of life skill levels. This is almost ready and is set to be released.
Yeah, so they talked about this, and essentially like the life skills are going to be family wide now instead of
will be calculated
yeah
and applied on a family basis. Before the integration of life skills levels on April 17th, we will give you more details in a notice. We are also preparing the system related to guilds, and will start off with the addition of the guild manor, where a member's manor is designated as the guild's main base. Guild members can then teleport to this manor at any given time. In the past, when you wanted to meet with guild members, you would have to just say, let's meet at Battle Arena. But now, you'll be able to meet up at a cozier space. The simplification of items also continues. We are focusing on the basic Blackstones first, and will soon move to others such as Great Ocean and other Blackstones. Well, let's talk about the outfit, shall we? At the beginning of this year, the Academia outfit was released. Before its release,
I wasn't really happy with
about
that
how
Academia
this outfit
uniform.
would be received, but now we are satisfied with the response. Thanks to the interest and the support from adventurers, we have been able to gain confidence and continue passionately preparing the new outfit. First, an outfit suitable for the spring season is scheduled to be released on April 9 for all classes. Its name is Primavera. I just want to say that we hugely appreciate your participation. We have also prepared a pair of glasses that will complement the outfit nicely. To us, outfits are considered more than just simple items, but are an integral part of the game content. We're committed to creating products that adventurers will enjoy. There's one more thing, and it's not an outfit. We're developing a feature for adventurers to customize the color of their Blackstar weapons effect based on preference. It may seem like a minor addition, but we know some love cohesiveness when it comes to color. We hope that it appeals to adventurers who wish to express their individual style. As of now, we're working on offering 5 to 8 different effect colors. I hope that you'll be able to have fun with it. Changes are also coming to the music album. You can press Ctrl to select all notes, click a bar to select all notes off the bar, load instruments from another score when starting on a new piece, mute background music when the compose window is opened, and display my instruments in different colors. These are some of the quality of life improvements requested by our musician adventurers.
I still haven't gotten involved in musician at all. I really should.
There's more coming. First, we're expanding the note limit from 2K to 10K. However, this will change the fundamental structure of playing your pieces, so this will take some time to apply. We hope you understand. Along with this, we're removing the note limit by grade, which will allow you to play any score you get if you have the instruments to play it. Increasing your grade will also be changed from repeat quests to the number of scores played. We're also prepping instruments playing for all classes. We hope this ease of entry
I was sitting over at Garmoth and I was hearing some people play instruments, and it was cool as hell. I mean, some of the stuff they were playing, I was like, wow, that's pretty awesome.
We're also adding 3 new instruments. The first new instrument is the horn. We had many requests for another brass instrument. By adding the horn, there'll be more deep and epic scores composed. We're also adding the clarinet to bring more warmth. I'm sure it will give you more choices when composing melodies for your music album. Last but not least, we've asked Marnie for a special request for those who want a more exciting guitar. And so, Marnie made the electric guitar for us. It should add more modern vibes to your music.
Thank you, Marnie. Ooh, that looks dope.
We are also preparing a feature to change instrument volumes.
I gotta get that so that way I could put in the Prince song.
This was always troublesome because changes in volume affected existing scores. We searched for a method to add the feature that did not affect them, and we
so now I can just run around at the boss zones and just play Prince.
For the electric guitar, 3 effects will be provided. Since each effect is considered an instrument itself, you could say we're technically adding 5 different instruments. It's the same as having 4 types of Marnians. Marni Guitar Silver Wave has a clean sound with no effects. Marni Guitar Highway boasts a refreshing overdrive for speedy licks. And lastly, armed with a deep and heavy distortion you typically imagine for rock music, the Marni Guitar Hex Glam. As someone who loves rock music, I can't wait to hear all the crazy face-melting riffs our musicians will create and add to their music albums. We're
There's just so much to do in this damn
apply
game.
the new instruments as music album changes during April. That concludes the updates we've prepared. However, since we're here and want to share a bit more, here's an update currently in development. Introducing Land of the Morning Light, Sol. The dev team is currently working hard together to add Sol to the game, which is scheduled for the summer in Korea. In addition to Gwanghwa Moon and Gyeonghwa-ru shown during last year's Calfian Ball, we're also developing new locations. First, the Royal Investigation Bureau. It is a judicial and security office directly under the king. It appears in many period K-dramas, so it may be familiar to some of you. As you can see, there are detained criminals. What is going on in Seoul? And behind it, you can see the large Dongship Jakak and Mount Ashi. These should give you a clue as to how large Land of the Morning Light Seoul really is. Next is a place called the Flower Sunken Swamp. This area is located northwest of the Hwanghae province. It has a beautiful, colorful background, but the thick fog covering the area seems to suggest it's hiding a dark secret. This is where the tale of the Janghua and the Hongryun, first introduced during the Calfian Ball, takes place. As before, we are preparing a collection of 8 tales for you to enjoy. Here's another image. These are the ruins of a castle. This seemingly huge castle is now nothing but ruins because it lost its war against the Land of the Morning Light. Some of you can probably guess where this is by now. Yes, this is the home of Tamer, the castle ruins in the Land of the High Clouds. Designed with Goguryeu's mountain fortress in mind, here you'll have to fight a boss named Bulgasal. We hope you look forward to the stories and battles of the new area. We're also preparing improved audio for the Land of the Morning Light Seoul. In terms of background music, Donghae's story was focused on ordinary people, so the music was based on lively Samulnori. For Seoul, the music revolves around Jonggak, traditional palace music to fit the region. Many adventurers enjoyed the unique environment and story of the Donghae province in Land of the Morning Light. We're working hard.
Land of the Morning
on
Light was a
Seoul
good
to
update for the
provide you with
game.
Yet another unique
And I mean,
memorable
the Abyss was even a better
we hope you
update,
look
but
forward to a new adventure there. Thank you. Also, for adventurers who enjoyed Land of the Morning Light main quests, I'm sure you'll remember Dark Bong Hwang. The image I'm showing you now is Dark Bong Hwang of Mount Ashi. We know that a lot of you are waiting for Slumbering Origin weapons, which have been designed with a dark Bong Hwang motif, which looks incredible. It's not yet time to discuss its features, but we are putting a lot of effort into the development to present something great to our adventurers. Also, as mentioned before, in Seoul, the Black Shrine will be focused on a group battle for guilds. Instead of a group of 20 to 30 rushing to deal high damage, we're focusing on creating a more strategic battle, where a smaller group engage with the boss in an enjoyable way. We've received many requests for more guild-friendly content, and we hope that with this new Guild Black Shrine that any gaps are filled. With the upcoming contents of Seoul, including its story and the Guild Black Shrine, new content and new types of items will also be updated. We are working hard to bring you more exciting and joyful content. That's all we've got prepared for today. This year marks the 10th
it wasn't as much as I
since
thought
the
it was going to be
beginning of
inside this
the year.
dev commentary.
Thanks to all
but
of our
it's
adventurous
good.
support, we have been able to come this far. We will continue to always develop with gratitude. And while our 10-year anniversary is important, we know that we must keep running forward to make it to 20 years. We will keep striving towards consistency with patience in order to make Black Desert better. While sometimes we may be lacking, we are eternally grateful to those adventurers who believe in us and are by our side. I'll see you again next time with more exciting news. Thank you.
Dev team's on top of it in some Black Desert, that's for sure. So there we have it. That's the update for the Black Desert. Basically, Deboreka's ring coming. You're going to get the updates to improve frame rate issues by reducing the number of hits. So basically, accuracy improvements. That should be pretty good. Some new music enchantment options, or like music options inside the game with new instruments. That's a really good thing. And then, you know, they're going to do more. I'm hoping to God that we get the announcement of some type of sword and shield, or, you know, sword and magic type character for a male in the game. The likes of maybe Sorcerer or something like that. Please, please, please. Or, you know, something like that. Or even Goku at this, not Goku, Jai She Dong from High School of Gods. I don't know. I'm really hoping for another male edition character. I do need to jump into my warrior classes. But there you guys have it. That's dev commentary. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you playing Black Desert? If not, why not? Jump in, hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, peace.